Christopher in Milton, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, thanks for waiting.
First of all, I just want to say I am a super big fan of yours and of Jeff's. Jeff, you're awesome. You're off the hook.
Oh, thank you.
I'm an atheist, and I was a Christian like you, Matt, for over 30 years, and finally I came to my senses. I make these YouTube videos, and I guess they're pretty gnarly. They don't give a lot of latitude to religious people. But I've been noticing over the last year or so that the Christians who respond to my videos are resorting to lower and lower level lies. I mean, it's amazing. You would think that people who believe in an omnipotent, all-knowing, all-seeing God would be terrified to lie.
But if they're lying for good, it's justified.
Yeah, see, that's, I heard what you said earlier.
It's like David Barton, just the other day, flat out lied, saying that the founders had already resolved the creation-evolution debate and put it to bed 70 some odd years before Darwin ever published it.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, he's just an idiot for saying that.
Well, I've got my own theory. I kind of, I agree with you to a point, and then I also think that there's some psychology going on here. I believe these people are scared to death because I'm pretty sure they recognize, or they're starting to recognize, how untenable their position is. Especially when I have these little arguments, debates or whatever you want to call them, on YouTube with a Christian. I'll get to the point where I'm cutting really close to the, so close to the truth that they can't wiggle out of it. And at that point, they'll block me from their channel or from their video, and then they'll put their video on no comments, And it seems to me like they're just terrified.
Could be.
And I think that the reason they're terrified is, not only because they're starting to realize that their religion is a lie, but they're starting to realize what idiots they are, and they're having this enormous amount of cognitive dissonance.
Well, remember, a lot of us were that kind of idiot at one point, and
yep.
So you might, before it gets to the point where they're blocking you and going away for good, you might want to just take a moment to commiserate with them and say, I know how you feel. I was there too, and the day when you decided to drop all that nonsense, you're welcome over here in the atheist camp.
Yeah, that's definitely true, and I do intend to do that. I'd do anything to forward, the idea of thinking. My parents raised me to be able to think. They didn't force religion on me. They didn't, deny religion. They just said it's out there. Wait until you're old enough to be able to think before you make a decision about it. And I really appreciate that about my parents, and I kind of feel like that toward these Christians and these religious people. Maybe I should just, give them a chance to do some thinking, but they need to be able to break through this indoctrination that they've been, brainwashed with.
Yeah.
I think that's why I make the videos.
Well, cool. Keep it up. I tend to avoid anything in the comments section. I posted a couple videos over the last few weeks, and I don't even bother reading the comments on mine because as much as I enjoy the internet and the occasional anonymity, I don't read the chat room that goes on with the show, because if I did, I'd ban 90% of the people in there all the time. It's a cesspool.
Well, you're a hero to us atheists, and I'll tell you what, your show's awesome, and I listen to it every week. So
cool. Well, thanks, man.
You guys take care. Good luck.
Thanks, Christopher.
Sure. The content of this video is produced by the Atheist Community of Austin, a nonprofit educational organization promoting positive atheism and the separation of church and state. If you enjoyed this content and are willing and able to provide a donation, please visit the website below.